Did you watch Daredevil?
Oh yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Did it get any better? They're in the courtroom.
Oh,
We
yeah,
had two episodes,
yeah.
dude. I didn't know there was going to be 2 this week.
I told you that the week before.
I didn't listen. I went on to Disney and I was like, "Oh, there's 2 to watch." And then, well, actually, I couldn't get on because it was like you're not in your usual place to watch this.
Right.
And so I had to get the code for my brother who was at work. So I had to wait.
And you were done.
I had to wait. I couldn't watch it. I had to wait until somebody texted me the code.
Sucks. It sucks, doesn't it? When I try to ask you for your for your cable.
Well, I was
code
out
so
of
I can watch
town.
wrestling.
I was out of town. But it was.
Oh
I
my
thought the
God.
first episode was really good. The bank robbery thing. You got to meet Kamala Khan's dad. She's Miss Marvel. And the second Daredevil episode was what Daredevil's all about.
Yeah.
But
I think he's been born again.
You know, another thing that I liked about the whole police or the bank robbery episode was it really showed how he was the man without fear, dude. When they're putting the shotgun right in his face and stuff like that.
It really that episode in particular, the bank sequence.
And doing the vault with his senses, that was cool too.
The vault. Anytime he uses his senses, I love because I love that character. I still buy Daredevil comics. I love the character of Daredevil. The bank. I think you were right. I think the bank set up the second episode, to really drive home.
Well, that's what when I googled why are there 2 episodes, somebody was like, "Well, they had to come out together."
Yeah, I mean, it's like, and I feel like if they'd only released the bank episode, I would feel I would start to drift from the show.
Sure.
Because I'd be like,
There wasn't enough Fisk in it either, dude. You got to get my Fisk fix.
They did cast that very well.
Dude, you should have seen Wilson Fisk. Have you watched the latest episodes, Aaron?
No, I haven't.
He had to go to a fundraiser, dude, and these people are being bitches to him and trying to make him, kiss up to him and everything. It's just, you're like, oh, just kill him. Just get Kingpin, just kill this person.
You were begging for it. Yeah, you were like, please just kill these people. It's like, please just kill them. Anyway,
Daredevil. And that one girl now wants to write a book about it or something and wants to interview the vigilantes. And Fisk made an anti-vigilante task force of all the dirty cops.
Or rather, an army.
It's his own. It's his own stormtroopers, dude.
Yeah, it's his own hit squad.
Huh.
So yeah, it's getting really good. I mean, those 2 episodes, especially this week. The second episode, I was engrossed, and Muse looked great. I loved the Muse sequence.
So does Muse not have powers yet? I thought he kind of like.
No,
I guess not. It didn't seem like Daredevil had any difficulty.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure where he's at with his powers yet, and I'm not entirely. Muse is a more recent character, so I'm not entirely sure.
Well, it sounded like Google said it like dampened the senses around him.
Right, something like that. But again, it didn't seem like fucking Daredevil had a problem with that.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah, so there's this guy they found out there's a serial killer in New York, Aaron, who's
His name is Muse.
Yeah, he paints graffiti murals and he uses his victims' blood. And judging by the amount of murals, we calculate that he's killed at least 6 people.
And 6 people.
And Fisk is like, the sanitation people find out we have a serial killer before the police do. We're not telling anybody about this.
It's diabolical, dude. It really is. And Muse is a scary ass character too. I mean, that's a ballsy move to introduce a character like that on the Disney Plus show. But I think they're doubling down on this whole more violent tone that they want to have for that character. So, what do you think, Aaron? How do you think he looks?
I think he looks pretty good.
Well, Daredevil had to choose between saving the tiger.
Yeah.
Well, what's
Tiger niece? God, I don't remember.
What's his name? Wild Tiger? No, just
White Tiger.
Okay, White.
Yeah, we were talking about him last time.
I said Wild Tiger.
Yeah, Wild Tiger.
We were talking about him last time. That guy died.
His niece was investigating what he was investigating, the Muse missing people.
Oh.
And she got grabbed.
Yeah.
And he was draining her blood when Daredevil saved her.
Dude,
and
when he's coming down that subway tunnel toward him, and you see that Billy Club hook come out and get that corner, dude, I marked out like crazy. I thought I loved it. That's the Daredevil I want to see. It was the Daredevil I've been dying to see is what I saw on that latest episode.
Yeah, man.
So it was really, really.
What episode
really
is that?
Good. It's the most recent one.
This week,
6.
Maybe, yeah.
5, 6, I think.
It's going to be over before we know it again.
Yeah, I know. And then,
it's funny watching it, dude. I'm like, why did they ever stop making these? Even the ones on Netflix are so good.
It's so good, yeah. And again, I agree. People thrashed that last season of Daredevil on Netflix. I didn't think it was that bad. And it introduced again. I think it got too convoluted with all the other defenders.
Sure, yeah, hell yeah.
You know,
I mean, watered it down.
Yeah, exactly. And he lost a lot of his power. They should have kept it with Daredevil and Punisher. That should have been what it was. Maybe Luke Cage. I did enjoy Luke Cage. I thought he was one of the best defenders.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah, that show is incredible.
Because it was the other one too. What's her name? Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones.
JJ.
Then there was that lame ass Iron Fist that no one liked.
Oh, the kung fu guy, the guy that looked
with the power. I mean, the character of Iron Fist.
he looked like what's his name, Star-Lord.
He was from Game of Thrones.
Kinda, yeah.
He looks like Star-Lord with curly hair.
He was the Flower Knight on Game of Thrones.
I don't remember what the Flower Knight is.
He was the gay
it
one.
Don't sound too good.
Remember there was like
wasn't
there like a gay king?
I remember wasn't there like a gay king? I don't know, man.
Like a gay king?
I think a lot of those kings were gay. I think they just did whatever they wanted.
I can't remember. God, it was in the first couple of seasons. I can't remember if it was a Baratheon or.